Right, welcome back to T Boys TV. Before we came on stream, Lewis thought it was funny to try and take the mic. Do you know what I'm saying? It was quite funny, though. I'll give him that. Um, but yeah, he's going to laugh at this bit before he even answers it. I know. How are you, Lewis?
I'm absolutely buzzing, mate.
See, look, he's laughing while he's saying it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he was taking a piss before we went live. Do you know what I'm saying? He's such a troll, man. But yeah, obviously, as you can see, episode 3 of the Premier League. Obviously, episode 2, it was me and Mohammed. Big up yourself again, Mohammed, for coming on. I appreciate that. And Lewis is back on again. Obviously, as you can tell, my cousin couldn't come on. It is what it is. But there's a big game for City anyway. So Lewis can discuss that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So we'll start off with the games last week, and then I'll talk about how many points it's me versus the guests at the moment. So the first game, me and Mohammed got this spot on at St James's Park. I don't know what Lewis is doing with that bottle.
Cap.
Cap, okay. At St James's Park, it was Newcastle 1, Leeds 1. Now, me and Mohammed both said 1-1, so we started off with 3 points already. Now, the game, from what I saw, because I did watch bits of it, I did have it on in the background. It was an equal game. I'm not sure if did you watch it live, Lewis?
No, I didn't even watch any games last week.
I didn't watch any. Well, I'll be analysing all these games. No, you did watch one game, the West Ham game.
Oh yeah, I did watch that one. That was the
Yeah. So so it was a goal from Rafinha. Now I thought it was good. I can't remember. So he shot. Well, I don't know if it's a shot or a cross, but the player jumped out of the way of it, and I thought that was smart. And then the keeper couldn't really see it. It wasn't obstruction, but he was just, he was in the way. It's smart if you're asking me. They went in, so 1-0, and then in the 44th minute, St. Maximum, what a player. We all know that. Deserves a better club. For me, he's better than Traore. He can actually finish as well. Do you know what I'm saying? They're very similar players. I don't know what you think about that.
he's just Adam Traore has better physical and strength. That's it. The pace is about the same.
Yeah. I just think the better thing about Maximum is he can actually finish. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was proven
Yeah.
against Leeds when he took on the players. A brilliant finish. He took on like 2-3 players, shot edge of the box, brilliant goal, right into the corner. And then the second half, it was equal, but the shots were dead. Do you know what I'm saying? They were just straight at the keepers. It deserved to be a draw if we're being totally honest. But yeah, the next game that happened was Wolves versus Brentford on the Saturday. Now, what a game this was. Ivan Toney got a hat-trick, but 2 of the goals were disallowed. It was a madness, mate. What an away win for Brentford. Wolves had chances. They hit the bar. Traore, I believe, doing up his Sky in business as well. But Brentford, they done well. Penalty, they got Ivan Toney scoring. Now, for me, yeah, that's definitely a penalty. Do you know what I'm saying? Great penalty by Ivan Toney as well. Confident. And the keeper tried ruining the penalty spot as well. Do you know what I'm saying? By kicking the spot. He got a yellow card for that. It's good to see. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, so his 2 offside goals. The one of them was a handball. Went across his arm. You know, you can't really moan about that. And then the other one, which was the one before, he scored, but the player, I think it was in Bueno, was offside. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a clear and obvious one. Even the commentators were like, why didn't they just end it there? Because it was clear and obvious. Because obviously now the rule is if it's tight, play on until they look at it. But this one was so obvious, they should have just stopped it. Even the commentator said that. But yeah, great finish by Ivan Toney. It was like posting in. But And Bueno, I believe it was offside. And then later on in that half, and Bueno getting a goal, Ivan Toney just passed it over to him. Wolves doing what they've been doing for most of this season, bar the Watford game and the game they had midweek against Tottenham, just not able to finish. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't watch the second half because obviously I went to the Luton game. But the first half, that was it. Do you know what I'm saying? It ended 2-0 and Brentford getting 2 goals in the first half. What an away win. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's confidence for them going into our game, which I'll touch on later. And obviously, yeah, they beat Oldham as well. I know it's Oldham, but 7-0 convincing. So, they've got confidence going into this game. They're at home as well. But, yeah, as I said, I'll get onto it later. Next game, relegation battle. Do you know what I'm saying? At Carrow Road, it finished Norwich 1, Twatford 3. You know what I'm saying? Norwich just got battered. Do you know what I'm saying? They're terrible, man. Everyone thought Sheffield United was terrible last season. They were, but I think Norwich might be worse. I don't know about you, Lewis.
Well, Norwich are just a yo-yo club. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's facts. And the problem they have is they don't spend.
Yeah. 15 defeats in all competitions in the Premier League now. In the Prem. In a row. So.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's their problem. I said it on here before. They just don't. They don't spend. And now they've got rid of one of their best players, Ben Dia. Yeah, okay. Decent price and that, but who are you bringing in? Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't care. I don't know why I'm acting like I care, because half of the Norwich fans are trying piping up to me. They ain't piping up now because we've scored 6 against them already this season. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and Suarez used to love life, home or away at Norwich. So they ain't chatting to me no more. They'll be playing. They'll be playing Wickham next season because Wickham will probably go up. Do you know what I'm saying? Ain't my problem, mate. They won't be playing us unless they get us in the cup again. But it's all right. We'll just deal with them again. Even the kids, even the guys a year younger than me will deal with them. So it is what it is. But yeah, obviously Watford winning 3-1. I watched the highlights of this because it was a 3:00 game, but just decent goals from Watford. Sarr getting 2. He is a very good player. I hate to admit it, but he is. There's always talks. Shut up. There's always talks that he's gonna. Is he gonna go here? Is he gonna go there? At some point, I think it's gonna happen, especially with Watford. I feel they're not really. I feel he can do more. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Watford is really the thing, because I feel, he's good, too good for them in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he got 2 goals. Pookie scored for Norwich. He's so bad in the Prem. In the Championship, he's good. But the goal, is 1-on-1 really. Through ball to him. It's just a dead game, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? I hate seeing Watford win like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, the next game at Turf Moor, good result for Arsenal. It's not a convincing win, but it's a win. It's 3 points in which they needed. Burnley 0, Arsenal 1. Now, from that game, I'll talk about the goal from Odegaard, free kick. Brilliant free kick. Me and Lewis touched on that during the episode 1 of the League Cup. Make sure you check that one out if you haven't already. But yeah, what a free kick. And then another talking point from that game was the Ramsdale great tackle. Could have been a penalty. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, it's not though. I feel if Leno was in goal, that would be a penalty because Leno's so clumsy. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas Ramsdale timed it right. let's be real. Leno's a very good shot stopper, but his I know this ain't distribution, but his distribution is poor, and his timing of stuff like that is poor. It's been proven. But yeah, that's all I'm really going to talk about on that game. Do you know what I'm saying? But good win for Arsenal, like I said. They needed it. Obviously, got Tottenham this weekend. That's going to be, I like the North London derby games. Do you know what I'm saying? I do like them. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, the next game. Oh, Lewis, how do you feel about this one? At the Etihad, Manchester City 0, Southampton 0. Now, Lewis, because you're a City fan, I'll let you say your thoughts.
No comment.
I think, have you muted
I've
yourself?
No. No comment.
No, it's all good. I can hear you now.
Can you?
No comment. You don't want to talk about that. For me, right, let me. Oh, I don't know what's going on here, people.
You're lagging, mate.
What's going on? Wait, you alright?
You're glitching about.
Am I glitching about, yeah? Give me a sec, people, and Lewis. What about now? What about now?
It's good.
Still good, yeah?
Yeah. What I was going to say is... Go on.
Apologies about that, people. Wi-Fi decides to play up when I want to do this video with Lewis. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you said no comment. Right, let me throw a question at you. Carl Walker, was that a red card?
No.
Why?
The player was already actually falling down before we put his leg over him. He was going to fall anyway. If you saw, he was already falling before we lunged over to him.
Is that because he knew what was going to happen? And that was his way of having a chance to get a penalty?
Mm-hmm. And even a lot of people said it's not a penalty. Unless you're a Southampton Man U fan, fair enough. But yeah, it is what it is.
It's a sticky one for me.
It's a penalty.
Nah, for me, yeah, I do hear what you're saying. Like, yeah, he did fall over, but like before. But is that because that was his way? Because he knew what was going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
So he's done it on purpose to try and get a penalty, but obviously it went the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, and another thing about VAR, how can you say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be a red," and then just change it like that? Come on, man.
If it was a penalty, it's not a red card. He didn't deliberately mean to. Like, yeah, it was still a 1-on-1, but a yellow card would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, at least didn't get anything.
Well, that's a great result for Southampton. Obviously, they felt they should have got more. But either way, no one expected that. Everyone expected a City hammering, even Southampton fans, let's be real now. We did. Well, me and Mohammed did. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, great result for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Because Lewis is not wanting to talk about that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I did watch one game on Saturday.
Go on. What game did you watch?
That was the Villa game, but I'll let you get onto that.
Oh, yeah, I'll get onto that. That is after this game. It finished at Anfield, Liverpool 3, Crystal Palace 0. Obviously, I was at the Luton game, but of course, I watched the highlights. Like, I touched on it in the League Cup. What a performance from the boys. Mane getting his 100th club goal. It was a rebound, but he done what he had to do. Salah, even though it was in the box, what a goal. I saw there was pictures of him with his shirt off. I was like, someone photoshopped this from Man United game or something? Like, what's going on here? But what a finish from Salah, proving that the haters, the doubters, wrong. And then the Keita goal. Hoi, oi, oi.
Shit.
What a goal. I don't know if that was a sneeze or what by Lewis then, but...
I said shit.
What do you mean shit? That goal was banging. What you on about? Even you was like, raw.
It was okay.
Oh, nah. Come on, man. About okay. That was a banger, mate. That was a banger. That was, and the celebration. Oh, my God. Cantona vibes, that was. But he smiled in the end. But yeah, what a performance. I mean, from what I saw, though, Palace's only chance was at the start. They could have went 1-0 up. Alisson, they tried to lob him, but then he punched it out. Well, slapped it out. But yeah, other than that, it didn't really do much. Do you know what I'm saying? And Mane loves playing against Crystal Palace. So yeah, touched on that game briefly in the League Cup predictions and touched on it a bit more now. Sorry, so we'll leave it there. The next game is the game Lewis watched. Rafa's at the wheel, yeah? Rafa's at the wheel. Don't get gassed. Because you won a couple of games. Finished at, what's it called again? Villa Park. Aston Villa. Oh, do I want to say this to pain the Everton fans, Lewis? Oh, there you go.
Aston Villa 3, Everton 0.
Tell him again.
Aston Villa 3. Everton 0. Bloody hell. Didn't read that properly.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for telling me that. And the people, because they needed to know that. Do you know what I'm saying? Villa just slapped them up, mate. It could have been more. It could have been more than 3. Goals from, as you can see, Matty Cash. What a first goal. I swear every time a player scores their first ever goal, it's always a banger.
It's a banger, yeah.
It's always a banger. What a goal. Oh, mate. That was mad. And then goals. Digne own goal. What were they doing on that corner?
It was a good corner, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was a good corner, but what's the defending? That's what I'm saying. Right. So, don't know, mate. Don't know. And then the last goal from Leon Bailey. What a player he is.
He made the big difference to this game.
Yeah.
Instantly, as soon as he came on, technically got the assist for the corner.
Yep.
And he just scored a good goal, didn't he?
Yeah. Mate, I'd love to have him at Liverpool. But, didn't happen, did it?
Shame he came off injured, but it's fine.
Yeah, true say. But yeah, Everton, stay in your lane. I remember last season you was getting gassed because you were top of the Kazoo 3 games. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, stay in your lane. You even lost to QPR during the week. Yeah, I thought that was quite funny because your fans were giving it all the large behind the goal.
To Andre Gomez.
Yeah, and no, what are you on about? Andre Gomez plays for Everton.
What man about? Oh, did you not see what happened though?
No, I saw that. But yeah, I thought it was funny. They were loving life behind the goal. And then Charlie Austin ruins your day. You know what I'm saying? 2 goals and a penalty hat trick. What a player though he is.
At his age as well.
Yeah, exactly. The way Everton just gets slapped up. Oh, it's nice to see. It's glorious. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll go on to the next one. I wanted to stay on that a bit longer, but we got games to predict. Do you know what I'm saying? And then where has it gone? What other games were there? Bloody lost it.
Brighton versus Leicester.
Oh yeah, Brighton versus Leicester. I said Brighton would win. Mohamed, I don't know. I think Mohamed was I don't know. I think he must have got dead, or I don't know. He was smoking something. He said 4-1 Leicester. What's going on there, people? Yeah, I said 1-0 Brighton, so it weren't as bad. Well, obviously, I got the outcome right.
Jeez,
But yeah,
Mohammed.
I knew Brighton were going to win. They're flying high so far this season. Fourth, I believe, with one loss or something mad like that. Every other game's been a dub.
Yeah.
Morpay with a penalty. For me, that was a penalty. Yeah, man, there's no arguments about that for me. Great penalty by Morpay as well. Some Brighton fans are saying put Connolly in instead. Now, I know about this Aaron Connolly guy. He was on loan or something like that for Luton. Great player. And he proved it against Swansea, getting 2 goals. The second goal as well, the way he curled it into the corner, edge of the box. But yeah, man, like people saying Morpay doesn't get the goals that he should be getting. Do you know what I'm saying? And I hear what they're saying. And then Welbeck scoring as well. Man, like Welbeck, yeah. Forgot this guy still plays. Took it well. And then Vardy scoring for Leicester. And then Leicester were like, can we come back here? They didn't. Thank you, Brighton, because you gave me a point. Could have given me 3 by getting a clean sheet. But you decided to score another goal. But it's cool. It's cool. Let your goal difference. Well, it's the same. It would have been the same as a 1-0. But you know what I'm saying? Just we allow it. But yeah, man, Brighton doing well this season. Where do you think they'll finish, Lewis?
11th.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, Leicester should have drew that game.
Go on, tell me why.
Messed them up. I
When
think
did
it
mess
was
them up?
the first goal. Barnes was blocking the keeper's view, wasn't he? The second goal, he wasn't. The keeper could clearly see the ball. He was doing that, watching it.
Yeah.
But funny thing is, though, I predicted a 2-1 win, but it was on someone's TikTok.
Yeah, I was going to say,
So it's a shame.
you weren't on the predictions, yeah.
Yeah, but they got a good 3 points and slap you up there.
Oh, yeah. Well, let him get gas. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, by the way, Lewis, and the people, because you probably want to know. I know Lewis definitely wants to know. Lewis is currently beating me, or the guests are currently beating me on the League Cup predictions, 9-7. You know what I'm saying? Some teams let me down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like what teams?
Like what teams? Man United. You know what I'm saying? And that's rare I say that. That's rare I say that. Let's get that one in.
It's a shame. I always trust West Ham.
No, but I thought they'd get screwed over. It's not even like I didn't trust them. I just thought... Well, I said VAR. VAR's not even in the League Cup yet, is it? I just thought they'd get screwed over. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it didn't.
Because you remember last season when Pogba scored that banger? It was a banger, don't get me wrong. But the ball went out.
But it went out. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was something like that again. Gonna happen. And plus they were at Old Trafford. But yeah, the next game was the game that Lewis watched. And I watched with my stepdad. It finished at the London Stadium. West Ham United 1, Manchester United 2. Benrahma with the first goal. It took a deflection, but good idea from Benrahma. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like he planned it.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel this is going to be a very good season for him. He's done well so far. But last year, he just couldn't get the goals until near the end. I feel this year, he's going to get a lot more goals.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, yeah, he got a goal. Took a deflection, I believe. Was it off Varane?
Yeah, big
Yeah,
deflection off
Varane.
Varane.
Yeah, because how big the deflection was. I'm surprised they didn't say own goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know. And then literally 5 minutes after,
So
yeah, that guy. People calling him a tapping merchant. I know he scored tappings, yeah, like since he's come into the Prem. Don't disrespect him like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Got to remember, yeah. I support these team, yeah. These team out here, yeah. And mate, you can't say that. You can't say that. And he's in the right place at the right time. Do you know what I'm saying? He ain't no. Oh, like you just need to put respect on his name. Fabianski for me should have maybe done better anyway. Don't know about you, Lewis.
yeah, definitely. He should have at
Definitely.
least, when it hit him, he should have dived onto it, not just. But he should have definitely kept hold of it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, Ronaldo, got on to the end of it. Just done what he had to do. And then the second half was an absolute madness. That's when the game got proper lively. Like, them 5 minute spells
Yeah.
in the 2 goals in the first half was decent. But this is, for me, when the game was proper like, oh, yeah, okay, this is a good game. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, Lingard come on. Got a standing ovation from the West Ham fans. Obviously, what he done when he was on loan. Obviously, he clapped him back because they helped him like get his career back up and running. And then he comes on and scores a banger.
What a banger.
What a goal that was! Right in the top right. Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. And it's one of them when you just see the ball like go down. Oh, mate. Oh, what a goal. I can't lie.
But credit to him, he didn't celebrate.
Yeah, I knew he weren't going to celebrate. Loyal, not loyal to West Ham, but like grateful for what they done for him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened, and then near the end, West Ham got a penalty. We won't talk about the other penalties during the game because we touched on them in the League Cup. West Ham got a penalty, and they brought Noble on. Now we've said our thoughts on this. Lewis, if you want to say your thoughts first, again.
I said we should have obviously put Declan Rice on it because Matt Noble wasn't warmed up, and it's like David Moyes has done the same thing as what Southgate did. Brought on Sancho, Rashford. They weren't warm, they weren't fit enough. Well, they were fit enough, but they just weren't warm,
No, I
ready
know
to
what you
play.
mean. Yeah, exactly. Like as I said, I saw it with Luton when we played Watford and we beat him 1-0. James Collins come on and scored the penalty to win the game. But the thing with that is he actually took like 5 minutes to take the penalty. For me, Noble, obviously he'll want to take the penalty. He's scored every time as well. That's why Moyes wanted
Yeah.
him on it. But for me, he should have took his time with it. You've heard that saying before.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, the referee can't tell him to hurry up because it's a penalty. Do you know what I'm saying? And he would have had to come over. He should have jogged. Do you know what I'm saying? Took his time. But yeah, then again, as Lewis said, there was other penalty takers, and that could be the difference with Antonio not being in that game because he tends to take penalties for West Ham as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, what a save by De Gea. Obviously, we're all surprised he saved it. Obviously Noble wasn't warm, but De Gea hasn't saved a penalty since 2014. Do you know what I'm saying? So, when I was watching it, my stepdad, he called it. He was like, "He's going to miss." I was like, "Nah, I think he's going to score." But obviously, you know what happened. But that's good from West Ham. Like, it's still a good performance. Do you know what I'm saying? With no Antonio as well.
Yeah.
Shout out Zuma as well. I think he had a brilliant game.
Definitely.
Yeah, mate. Some of the clearances he was doing, tackling. what a signing West Ham have made. When they made him at first, I was like, isn't that like signing Craig Dawson? Like good signing, but like
Yeah.
you've already got one of them. But Zuma's getting in ahead of Craig Dawson now. Do you know what I'm saying? Great Craig Dawson, good decision leaving Watford though. Big up your damn self for that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was probably. Do you reckon that was best game of the weekend?
Yeah. A quick question.
Even though it was a 2-1, it was one
Yeah.
of them entertaining. It was end to end. Well, actually, I say that when United conceded, they were all over them. But then, like the first half and second half, there was aspects where it was literally like head to end, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, one more game to predict. Not predict. Sorry, go over. There will be games to predict. But yeah, it finished at what's their name? Tottenham
Hotspur
Hotspurs.
Stadium.
Yeah, innit? Why? Oh, come on, man.
We
Where
better not
Anthony
judge.
Joshua is fighting Usyk this weekend. At the end of the video, I might get Lewis, do you watch boxing like that?
Try fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I
What
won't
day is it
ask him
on?
then. Saturday. I was just wondering if you watched it, and I'll ask you your prediction. But we move.
I do watch some
so,
boxing.
all right. Well, I might ask you at the end. But yeah, it finished Tottenham 0, Chelsea 3. Now the first half, I thought Tottenham played well. I thought Tottenham were the better team. There was times where Ndombele, what a player he is, by the way. The problem with him though is he's so good, skillful wise, driving forward and that, but he needs to be quicker on the ball and release it sooner. Obviously, that was proven against Wolves yesterday as well, when he was to blame for the second Wolves goal. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there was a point where three Chelsea players were on him. He skilled them all up, mate. 3-on-1, and he done them all. Oh, and he kept it on as well. But yeah, I thought what a performance from him in that game. I feel, if I'm being totally honest, other than Lloris, they're the only two players that can hold their head up from that game for Tottenham. Kane dropping deep. Don't know what he's doing up. I know he does that, but I feel he gets away with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas England, he does it, but then he still has to push up, and it don't make sense for me. Especially when he ain't got pace. Do you know what I'm saying? If he had pace, then yeah, but I don't know. I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Chelsea, well, when it comes to the second half, Thiago Silva, easily man of the match without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
What a corner, what a header. And then after that, Tottenham just capitulated. Do you know what I'm saying? And then Kante coming on from Mount. Now, we touched on
He
that.
made a difference.
We touched on that in the League Cup. We were saying that people were questioning that substitution, saying, why are we going defensive? But Kante has that thing in him where I know it took a deflection, but he does come on and score. Like, he scored against all the top 6 clubs. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got that in him where he does it. He didn't, as Lewis said on the League Cup predictions, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to celebrate. Remember you saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was shy.
Yeah, exactly. And then the last goal, right near the end, a goal from Rudiger.
That was a good goal.
Yeah, that was a good goal, to be fair. The problem with as I said, Tottenham just capitulated and they just gave Chelsea room to get into to have shots, if we're being totally honest. But Lukaku, even though he didn't score, I thought he played all right. But the thing with Chelsea winning the title, like if I feel they're going to. The problem is, like, they don't know. You can't be relying on your centre backs to score. Like defensively, the way they set up, brilliant. But they need more players. You can't be relying on Lukaku. Do you know what I'm saying? You need more players in and around to score. Like Havertz needs to be doing more. Werner actually scored in the League Cup. Now, I was surprised about that. I was like, what? You got people already violating, though. People already violating, saying, oh, he's got to be scoring that header. Even I would be scoring that. Not me. Well, I probably would, but, you know, that's what people are saying. But, yeah, as I said, you can't be relying on Lukaku. You need players in and around to be scoring. Whether that's your players from your midfield, your wingers, it's how it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, time to actually predict the games this week. Now, I think this might be, well, it's definitely so far the best week of Premier League games. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
I think Lewis is
really
seeing ghosts,
games.
by the way, people. The way he just shook out of there. Oh, he's hearing stuff. Oh.
Yeah, you've missed some of it. What were the points? What were the points?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Big up yourself. I remember that. So the points were they finished. I can't believe that. So it finished. Tyler, 16. Guests. Can I get a drum roll? All right, it's better than nothing. Guests, 16. It's a tiebreaker at the moment. It's a tiebreaker. No, because we both got leads, right? Right, let me tell you lot now, right? Because I got it. So, let me work this out. So, we both got 3 points from Leeds, 0 from the Wolves versus Brentford, both us. Both got 1 point from Norwich Watford. Burnley Arsenal, I got 1, he got none. City, we both got none. Obviously, you know, City, let us down, didn't they, at the empty ad. Who else?
Whoa.
Liverpool, both got a point from that. Now the thing wants to go flying. Villa, we both said Everton win. You know what happened there. Brighton, I got a point. He got none. He was smoking something. He said 4-1 Leicester. From where he's getting that from.
What a knock.
And West Ham, I got that spot on. I actually got 3 points from that. And he said 3-2. I mean, he got a point. You know what I'm saying? And then Chelsea, we both said 2-0, so we both got a point. 2-0 Chelsea, obviously. So, yeah. There you go, Lewis. There's your answer to that.
Mohammed, he's let me down.
Yeah, he has let you down. He's let you down.
But
yeah, big up yourself, Mohammed. We still appreciate you coming on and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into these games for this weekend. But before we do that, actually, there's something that's annoyed me about this weekend. Even though it's one of the best weekends, definitely so far, of Premier League games, like head-to-head games. Why have they done 2 12:30 games? You know I was saying it. Why have they done 2 12:30 games on Saturday? Why? Why didn't they do one of them on the Sunday at 12 and then do a 2 o'clock one, then do a 4:30 one, and then on Saturday do a 12:30, then the 3 o'clock ones, then the 5:30 one, and then a one later on if you're going to do that. But I think they only do it up to 5:30 at the moment. But still, it's just annoying. And they're both good games. That's the thing. Right. One of them's Chelsea versus Man City. We'll touch on that in a minute. The other one is Man United versus Aston Villa. Do you know what I'm saying? But we will go to your game first, Lewis, at Stamford Bridge. I think this is set up to be I don't think there's going to be a lot of goals, but I think it's going to be very edgy for both teams. What do you think?
Yeah. I think it's going to be tough for both teams. There will be a winner here, but I'll say that later on.
Yeah. Okay, because we can actually sort of predict it now, even though I ended up doing it in a League Cup anyway. Give me your predicted lineup.
Edison goal.
Yep.
Diaz centre back. Ake centre back. Left back.
Cancelo.
I'm seeing we played left back last time against Southampton. Cancelo, right back, Kyle Walker.
Yep.
In the midfield, we will have Bernardo Silva.
He's
Um,
sorry to get in the way, but what a player he's been so far this season. Couldn't even think of the word. Yeah. But yeah, sorry.
Rodri as well, and then Ilkay Gundogan. No KDB here. He'll be on the bench.
Yep. Oh, what a performance he had against Wickham.
Gundogan. We'll have KDB there for Gundogan. And then right wing, Jesus, striker Sterling, and left wing, Jackie.
Okay then. Well, I'll just ask you now. Score prediction?
2-1 Chelsea.
Fair enough. This is the thing I like about Lewis. Do you know how people say if they think their team's going to lose, they just say draw? Like, shut up. Whereas Lewis, he thinks they might lose and he actually says a loss. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up yourself for that. Go on.
Ake in centre back. We've got Laporte injured. Stone's injured. Big misses there.
Yeah, facts. Especially the way Laporte was starting this season.
He was going to be a good player.
Yeah, exactly. For me, yeah, I do think Chelsea will win as well. I think they are doing very well at the moment. But we all know that. Like, as I said, I don't think there'll be a lot of goals. Lewis, I don't even think you lot will score.
That's what I was thinking either a 1-0.
That's what I'm saying. There you go. There's my score prediction. 1-0 to Chelsea. Anything else you want to say about this game?
Tuchel just sets the team up very well.
Yeah, and I think the way you've had, like, I know you usually have shaky starts, but you're playing Chelsea at this moment in time. Do you know what I'm saying?
And then PSG Tuesday, and the news next week.
Keep my eyes out on that because we got Porto the same day, ain't we? Yeah, I'll be keeping my eyes out on that. But yeah, okay, we'll go past that game. The next game, obviously, we said Man United versus Aston Villa. I wanted to watch that, but I will rather watch your game instead because, you know, it's two title contenders. Whereas Villa, Europe, for me, could possibly get Europe. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no title contenders. United, they got the players, but that manager, But anyway, at Old Trafford, yeah, it's United versus Villa. Obviously, United beating West Ham 2-1 in the last game. Villa slapping up Everton 3-0.
Lovely.
For me, I think United have to really bounce back after yesterday. 27 shots and not even scoring. And I believe like only 4 of them was on target.
They
definitely had 27 shots. I know that.
6 on target.
6 on target. But they were, mate, they were just shooting from distance. Alex Telles, I thought he was all right. I mean, it was only one game, but he was poor. Martial, poor. But yeah, they're facing Villa, who are obviously be confident. They got unlucky against Chelsea in the penalty shootout. Obviously, me and Lewis both said Villa on penalties. I got close there. A brilliant winning penalty by Reece James. Have to be real. That Villa keeper that was in goal though.
Jed Steer.
I think I could pull out a better performance than him. Nah, seriously, man. Nah, he was poor, mate. Like, yeah, I get why they dived before, but he done it on every single penalty. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, mate.
That's a lot.
Nah, it weren't good enough, was it? But
No.
you know, they'll hold their heads up because they brung it to a penalty shootout at the end of the day against Chelsea. But for me, yeah, as I said, I think United have to bounce back. And I think they will. And I think it'll be 2-1 Man United. And think they're going to be playing Ronaldo and, their main players in this game. So
I'm edging towards either a 2-2 or 2-1 United.
okay.
I have to edge towards the 2-2.
2-2. Fair enough. I mean,
I just think if Leon Bailey starts, go on.
As I said, Villa obviously be flying high. Like, what a result against Everton, and they were unlucky against Chelsea, and they brung it to penalties. So I hear what you're saying. United are having a shaky time. Well, it's that manager. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They've got the players. Manager has no in-game management whatsoever. And yeah, but yeah, go on. Say what you were saying.
If Leon Bailey starts, he'll make a big difference. And credit to that youngster, Cameron Archer, scored a hat against Barrow.
Yeah,
A goal
what a
against
header.
Chelsea. I was just
What
about to
a
say,
header.
what a goal that was.
No
Even
keeper
Mendy
saving
won't
that.
save that. Exactly, no keeper.
Yeah.
18 years of age.
Yeah, what a player. Big him up. Oh, yeah, Lewis, let me tell you something. You know that Connor Bradley that was playing for Liverpool the other day?
Yeah.
That's my manager's son.
Wait, for Hemel?
Yeah.
What?
He told me earlier. He was like, because he knows I support Liverpool, of course. And he was like, my son plays for Liverpool. And I knew he trained up Harvey Elliott. And I was like, nah, it can't be Harvey Elliott. He's like, Bradley. And I was like, oh, yeah, the one that played against Norwich. I was like, he's a good player. He went, yeah, but he was so stupid for giving away the fucking penalty or something like that. And I was like, yeah, he's young, innit? He's young, innit? And he'll learn that. Do you know what I'm saying? He's inexperienced. And he was like, nah, he's a good player. So, yeah, but I found that out today. I knew my manager. My manager used to be a Brentford coach. Yeah, mate, it's all mad. Trains Harvey Elliott when he comes down to London. It's mad, mate. Like, and he's a United fan, my manager. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah, so what are you saying for that game? 2-2?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's that game. Next game. I don't know. I think this might be a dead game. At the King Power Stadium. Excuse me. Leicester versus Burnley. Burnley losing 1-0 to Arsenal. I mean, they weren't even that bad. But, Ramsdale, what a performance. Have to be real.
Yeah.
And then as for Leicester, obviously losing to Brighton. Getting a win midweek, though, against Millwall. That was a good away win.
Jay Rodriguez. Oh, wait, I'm on about a different game here.
Yeah, I was going to say, Iheanacho, you mean? What a finish on that second goal, by the way.
I didn't watch that.
No, I didn't watch it. I just watched highlights. But, yeah, this game for me, 2-1 Leicester.
Oof. I'm hoping Gerard Rodriguez will start because he scored 4 goals in the second half against it's Rochdale, but scoring 4 goals
He's a very
in
good
the second
player,
half,
Jay Rodriguez. I rate him.
that's hard to do. Like, Lewandowski scored, but he can do it, but he's not Lewandowski's level. He played the
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
90 minutes. Oh wait, no, he didn't. He played 77 minutes and managed to score 4 goals in 28 minutes.
Yeah, he's a very good young talent.
Yeah, but I just think it's going to be a dead game.
Yep.
Leicester going to want to fight 1-0.
1-1, fair enough. I was thinking that. I was actually thinking that. But yeah, let's fly past that game. Leicester are just they recent years they've been looking like a very good side, but they're hit and miss this season. And for me, I know they've got some players injured, but it's not as bad as it was last season. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know, mate. But yeah, the next game, if Everton lose this year,
Oh.
so it is at Goodison Park, aka Wooden Piece of Shit Stadium. Everton versus Norwich.
-15.
Norwich are winless. Do you know what I'm saying? Everton are winless in their last 2 games. Obviously losing to Villa and in the League Cup. For me, I have to be real. Norwich are dead food.
This will be a tough game.
I think Everton are going to slap them up, mate. 3-1. Norwich is just terrible, mate. I don't even know how I'm saying they're going to get a goal. Well, it's against Everton. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. Where do I start? I'm going to go. I'm tempted towards Norwich win here.
Go on,
No,
Lewis.
I can't.
I
don't know. If you're watching this, Mohammed, I'm sorry. 3-2, no. No, I have to say yours. But 4-1 Everton, I can't.
4-1. Yeah, Norwich are just. I don't even know what
say Norwich winning.
I don't even know what their style of play is. Their fans, most of them, probably not all, probably all of them now want the manager out. I don't like that manager. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're just no one brung in for Buendia. I'm not saying, bring someone in of that level, but bring someone in at least. You know what I'm saying? But as I said earlier, I don't care about Norwich. They'll be playing Wycombe Wanderers next season. My problem. What are you showing me? Or showing us? Arsenal had 30 shots against them. Yeah, you not know that?
No.
They had 30 shots. Yeah, man.
But
go on.
Norwich are just done. They might as well go into League One, not Championship, League One. That's how bad they are.
The next game, now, I think this will be a
Lovely
good game.
This.
At
Ellen Road. Oh.
Yeah, at Ellen Road. Leeds United, obviously, versus West Ham United. Obviously, Leeds, they could have second season syndrome. Get beating Fulham during the week on penalties. That game was dead until the penalties. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, big up the Leeds fans that travelled, to be fair. Midweek, they were singing the whole 90 minutes as well. Fulham fans, they got a very good new stand, but the atmosphere there was dead, mate. I ain't gonna lie. Leeds fans made it more lively. But yeah, obviously in the league, could be second season syndrome. Obviously, a drew to Newcastle in the last game. As for West Ham, obviously lost to Man United in the league, but getting revenge. Yeah, just exactly. I think this is going to be a West Ham win. I think Leeds will, you know how they play too open.
Yeah, like their defence just pushes up way too much.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I
Antonio
think.
back as well.
Yep.
Yeah, mate. I think West Ham will win. Score prediction. I'll go 1-0 West Ham.
Boring. Jesus.
I know Leeds. When they play games, there's goals for both teams, but nah, mate. I think Leeds are gonna put up a fight. Or of course they will, but they're at home. I think the fans will try and boost them, but I think West Ham will find them open at some point in the game, exploit them, goal.
2-1 West Ham.
2-1 West
Tempted to
Ham.
say 3-1.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. 2-1, you reckon? 1-0,
Oh,
I reckon. Now the next game.
this is a lovely team against
Actually,
Newcastle.
every time, Lewis, I predict 2-0, yeah, to Watford, so far they've lost. I said it against Wolves, lost. And then I said it against Stoke, lost. It's brilliant. I might have to predict 2-0 here as well. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mate, I'm actually going to predict 2-0 because they're playing Newcastle.
It's going to be a tough game for both.
I think Newcastle have a good record at Watford, though. Pretty sure.
I'm not sure, but all we know it's going to be a tough game. Both teams are going to want to go out and obviously fight. I'm trying to find the stats while I'm speaking. Yeah, head to head. They played 12. Watford have won 5. Newcastle have won 3. And then drawn 4. So Watford's currently looking better. I am edging towards a 2-2 draw.
Okay. So you reckon there'll be goals, yeah?
Yeah, St. Max will be on fire. So will whoever Watford's striker is.
Mate, I'm just saying 2-0, so I hope they lose. Who's their striker? I don't know, because Troy Deeney's went to Birmingham. Oh, yeah, what's he doing there? Nothing, mate. Nothing.
They've got
Behave yourself.
Sarr.
And then Sarr's more of a winger, isn't he?
Yeah. You've got Joshua King.
Oh, yeah, to be fair, yeah, that's a new signing. He's all right. Don't know why he went there, but we move. They've also got rid of Andre Gray. He done nothing for them, though. Nah, he done nothing for them. He went QPR. I think him and Charlie Austin, yeah, it's decent. Andre Gray's a good player, but I just don't like the way he disrespected Luton. It's not even that he went to Watford. Obviously, that is a bit like, what are you doing, mate? Because Luton basically made him, made him relevant anyway. Banged out like 30 goals in the conference and then moved his way up. Brentford saw him, then he went to Burnley, then he went Watford. But, yeah, mate, it's not that I don't think he's a good player, but I think it's just when he was at Watford, he thought he already made it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. One of them.
Yeah, and when he scored against Luton, he was full on celebrating, but it's offside. That's what made it funny. But, yeah, I think it'd do well for QPR with Charlie Austin. Well, definitely with Charlie Austin. But then again, I don't know how QPR play. I don't know if they play one up top or, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, 2-0 Watford, and hopefully they lose again. But real talk, 2-0. I do actually think it'll be 2-0, but hopefully they lose again. You know what I'm saying? But the next game at the Brentford Community Stadium. Obviously, I'll do a little preview. You know how it is. Obviously, we got Brentford. Now, if we're serious about the title and being in that title charge or whatever you want to call it, race, you can call it whatever you want, we have to be winning these games. Simple as. I know Brentford have only lost one game this season, but like with the players that we have, it should be enough to beat Brentford. Obviously, I will look up because there was hella players that are out for this game. Hella players that are back in. I can't remember it from the top of my head, so let me have a look at it.
Trent's
So,
back in.
yeah,
Firmino could
Trent's
make.
back.
Firmino could.
Yeah, Firmino's in contention. That's good. More options. Good to see Trent back as well.
Milner, Neco
Milner,
Williams,
Nico Williams. Obviously, Nico Williams.
Nico.
You know my thoughts. I don't think he's good enough, but it's another option at the moment. Keita is unlikely. Now, I heard about the injury. It was at least it's not a bad injury because he usually gets hella injuries, but apparently like kicked the ground and it injured him. What's that about? That's seriously, look,
Oh,
seriously, search it up, mate. I was like,
where's
what's
my
going
cap?
on there?
I've lost my cap. Where is it?
No, it's not. Well, I
Yeah,
don't know if it's actually cap, but that's what I heard.
probably
But
is true.
I don't know. And then Thiago's injured as well. We know about that.
Half
Best
injured, yeah.
wishes to him. It's gutting because obviously Harvey Elliott got injured. Then Thiago the week after. Is what it is. And then you see like Wijnaldum gone, and the thing is, we got loads of midfielders, but just get their injuries. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they're the players that are could be back and players that are out. For me, I'll get into a lineup. So Allison in goal. Kelleher, what a performance against Norwich. Let's get that one in. Saving the penalty. What a save, considering he dived to the right and saved it with his feet. The guy went through the middle. What a save. What a performance. People call him the Irish Casillas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
I think that's a bit. Obviously, they're just joking around, but he's a very good goalkeeper. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Allison in goal. Trent right back because he's back. Obviously, like I said, centre backs. I think you got to stay with what we have been in the Prem, except last week. No.
Oh.
You got to go with what we've been going for, except the Palace game for me, which is Van Dijk and Matip. They also both didn't play against Norwich in the cup, whereas Konate and Gomez did. And then left back, Timicus or Robertson. Nah,
He
I'll put
played last
Robertson.
game.
Timicus. I'll put Robertson back in.
Yeah.
Timicus, what a performance. Pre-assist and an assist. What a backup left back we have. I knew it when he come in anyway because I watched him when he was at Olympiacos, and I know that league's dead, but I could see the potential in him. Midfield, I would go for, obviously we can't put Thiago in, so I'll go for Henderson, Fabinho, can't go Keita, can't go Harvey Elliott. Ox
Can't go
was
Milner.
not good enough. Yeah, you don't want to go like that. Ox wasn't good enough for me the other day. He's too slow on the ball, kept losing it as well. Oh my God, Curtis Jones. I thought he was all right, and he needs to up his game. He played well against Norwich, but he needs to show himself now if he don't want Harvey Elliott getting ahead of him. Do you know what I'm saying? And then up front, you know how it is up front. Salah on the right, Mane on the left. DA goal Jota through the middle.
Not
Players to
Firmino.
watch it. Nah, put Firmino on the bench. He's just come back as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel a bit sorry for the way Jota just gets chucked out sometimes. But Yes, players to watch out for. It's about their score prediction then. Obviously, Ivan Toney, he's really starting to kick on now. The last couple of games. Bueno, I believe I said his name right. The winger, pace. He's got threat. Do you know what I'm saying?
Isn't it?
They had a player that used to play for us in our academy. I believe it was Jensen. He was one of their midfielders. Obviously, you know what former Liverpool players like to do against us. So that's why we got. Go on.
Jansen.
I believe. Yeah.
The centre back.
Oh, is it? Nah, they got a midfielder that used to play for us. Wait, I'm going to have a look, people. I know he was
played. Oh, yeah, I found him. Matthias Jensen, yeah.
Yeah, he used to play for us, innit?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because they had a... Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember because my cousin was going on about it to me. But, yeah, we've got to watch out for him, obviously. You know how it is. Former Liverpool players, you know what they like to do against us. So that's why we've got to watch out for him. Like, big players for them, I feel that's it, really, if I'm being totally honest. Score prediction, as I said, with the players we have, we should be beating them. It's going to be tough. We know that. It's at their ground. Their fans are going to be well up for it. This is their biggest test so far this season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
I believe my cousin's going to it. Enjoy it. I'm not going to say too much because it might age well and, we might take the L. But for real, I think... I think 3-1 Liverpool. But I think Brentford will have us on ropes at times due to the fans being there and Ivan Toney really showing up, I reckon. But I reckon 3-1. I think the quality is too much. What do you think, Lewis?
Well, VVD, Matip, they'll get dribbled past a couple of times. They'll concede about 2 goals.
2, yeah.
But I'm going to say 3-2 Liverpool. Now,
that'd be a very good game. I don't know what my cousin is expecting. I haven't actually asked him what does he think about the score. I'll let you not know on the watch along what he said. I'll ask him tomorrow, which is Friday. We're doing this on the Thursday. But yeah, I will let you not know what he says. Just got to remember to do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's that game. Now the next game on Sunday is at what's that thing? St Mary's. Southampton versus Wolves. People were saying Southampton they're going to be in and around the relegation zone. I've said it before, not for me. Ward-Prowse is that sort of player that can keep them away from that. Even Armstrong, he's a very good player, very good replacement for Danny Ings. But yeah, they're taking on Wolves. Obviously, Wolves, except from Watford and Tottenham last night, they couldn't finish anything so far this season except them 2 games. They're facing Southampton. Do you know what, Lewis? I think this is going to be a snooze fest. I think this is going to be a 0-0 though. I can't lie.
I'm thinking almost same.
Mate, it's just Wolves just can't really finish. Like, they've only had 2 games. How many games have they played this season? Like, not just league, like everything else. Like,
7.
Nearly 10. There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
10.
Yeah, like, they just can't finish. And Southampton got a draw 0-0 against City. Obviously, that's a great result. But I think the same thing's going to happen where they don't get a goal. So, yeah, both reckon 0-0 there. That is the first time I've predicted a... Huh?
1-1.
Oh, you're going with a 1-1?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said 0-0 as well.
Nah.
So, and then this game, I'm definitely going to be watching this. I might try to do a watch along, get some people on, because obviously, I'll see. I'll let you lot know. I've got driving lesson that day, but it's in the morning, so we should be
car.
cool. Should be cool for this. My second driving lesson. My first one went all right, to be fair. It's just a break. I put my foot down a bit too much. Me and the guy nearly went flying through the window, but it's all good. But no, I had to go in and out of a lorry on my first driving lesson. Like big ass lorries, not some small ones. But I'm actually an alright driver. It's just putting the brakes down, just don't put them down too hard. But I learned that. But yeah, this North London derby settings, obviously Arsenal, if they win this game, they're on the same amount of points as Spurs, just like that. And Arsenal were bottom of the league 2 weeks ago. But yeah, they're facing Tottenham. Obviously, I love this game, mate. I just love seeing this rivalry because the fans generally it's proper hate. Obviously, I know Tottenham and Arsenal fans that get on, but when it comes to football, mate, but yeah, this is going to be a very good game. Tottenham don't really have a great record at the Emirates in the league. I know a couple of years ago they beat them in the League Cup 2-0, but they don't have a great record in the league. Winning wise, they get draws and that. I think Arsenal are actually going to do it, mate. I think because they're at home, they have a good record against Spurs. They're going to come back. And that is a Spurs thing. Memeing your rivals for being bottom of the league. A couple of weeks later, they're on the same points as you. I can see it, mate. I'll go for 2-1 Arsenal. Aubameyang to score.
Wow, I'm just looking at some stats. In the league, last time Spurs beat Arsenal at home was...
Yeah, they do very well against them at home. If it's at Spurs, yeah, could go a different way.
Right, not to embarrass the Spurs fans, but the last time you beat Arsenal at the Emirates was Tuesday, the 11th of May, 1993.
Yeah, in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? League Cup, they beat them.
Yeah.
I think it's 2016 or something. 2018.
In the league. 19. Jeez.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think Arsenal, and plus that thing to go level on points, that's just a Spurs thing, isn't it?
Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah. Mate, I think Aubameyang will score. Yeah, mate. Yeah. I reckon it'll be like the game last season when Arsenal beat them 2-1 as well. When Lamela scored that Rabona, what a goal that was. Be that sort of game. I reckon there'll be, obviously we know there'll be like scraps. Well, there always is. But yeah, man, I love watching this game. Definitely go try to do a watch along. Yeah, man. Yeah, let me just see if the people can do it. Yeah, hopefully they can. And yeah, we will be doing a watch along, hopefully. But yeah, the next game, which is also a rivalry on the Monday, the last game. I don't know how this is. I know it's a motorway rivalry, it's some bullcrap, but it just doesn't really make sense to me. At Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace versus Brighton. Now, obviously, Crystal Palace losing 3-0 to us in the last game. But what do you expect? You're at Anfield with fans. Mane chasing to get his 100th club goal. Salah on fire. Liverpool on fire as a whole, if we're being honest. Even the youngsters in the League Cup the other day. Do you know what I'm saying? Facing Brighton, they were doing very well. Obviously, in their last Premier League game, they beat Leicester. and then they won midweek against Swansea. But yeah, as I said, I don't know how this is a rivalry. But score prediction, I think Brighton will nick it away from home. I'll go with a 3-2 Brighton.
I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Brighton. Nah,
Another
that's
Brighton
too
victory.
basic. That's too basic for Brighton. It'll be a 3-1.
3-1, geez. I think they'll beat everything to like goals. There's bound to be a push up, like the Arsenal game where players push each other. It gets rowdy, because they really don't like each other. But yeah, I just don't like the way this rivalry's invented. Because if we're being totally honest, they're not really near each other. It's just some motorway thing. Like, I don't know, but yeah, that is the Premier League predictions and us discussing the other games. Lewis, before we go, because you watched some boxing, you said, I'm going to ask him that question. There's a big boxing fight on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I will be watching that as
Sure.
well. I'm not doing a watch along. I might react to it after because we're dropping a prediction now. Do you know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua versus Usyk. Now, people don't sleep on Usyk. Obviously, he's upcoming to the heavyweight division. He's had a couple of fights facing Anthony Joshua, who I don't really like. Do you know what I'm saying? Some stuff he's said in the past, don't go to their shops, referring to white people. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. And some of the fans that he has are girls that don't even watch boxing or haven't been watching boxing for years and just act like they know it all or only follow him because he's good looking. Like, this ain't an OnlyFans. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he's not the best heavyweight for me. Fury, I think that is straightforward. Fury's undefeated, whereas Joshua lost to Ruiz, who wasn't even meant to fight him at the time. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was like, how's he losing from the guy from Up? Getting violated, mate. What an American debut, taking the L straight away. But yeah, no, I just don't like him. He has a good uppercut, but other than that, he gets gassed out after a couple of rounds. A lot of things you see in Joshua's fights as well is he punches, then runs away straight away. Do you know what I'm saying? And when he fought Klitschko was nearly as old as my dad. Big up yourself, Dad, but it's just facts. Pulev, old. Like, whereas Fury fought Wilder after 2 years out of the ring. At the time, Wilder was the most spoken about boxer. Everyone was like, oh, he's got a right hand. Yeah, he's got very good right hand. All right, it ended in a draw. You know, Fury got up twice from dangerous punches to get that one in. And then what did he do the second time they fought? Battered him. And then all the Joshua fans are like, oh, Fury ducking Anthony Joshua. Don't wind me up. It's not his problem. They have to fight again. Wilder. I'll probably do a prediction for that as well. I'll do a prediction on this as well. But yeah, Lewis, what do you think about this fight?
As much as I don't know about boxing, Anthony Joshua will win. He will do a lovely KO in the 4th round.
4th, okay. Now, for me, I do think Joshua will win. I think Usyk still got bits to learn, but I think this is both of their biggest fights of their careers. Well, definitely Joshua's. He's even come out and said it. Usyk, I think, because he's in England, he's fighting for belts. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, mate. This could be, other than the Fury fight against Wilder. I know they've fought 2 times already. I think they'll be the 2 biggest fights of the year. For me, I think, as much as I don't like to say it, Joshua wins on points.
Oof.
But I think Usyk's going to play. Why am I saying players if it's football? I think he's going to fight very well. I think he's going to do some good things. And with his footwork, I think this might be mad, but I think his footwork's better than... Well, I think his footwork's the best in the heavyweight division.
Jeez.
He's so quick. Even better than Fury's. I'm not saying he's a better boxer. Don't come at me with that. No chance. As I said earlier, Fury's the best in the heavyweight. But when it comes to quick feet, I think Usyk's that guy that's the quickest. Everyone is also talking about Joshua's power compared to Usyk's. He does have good power as well. I will give him that. But Usyk's very skillful. And as I said, he's got very quick feet. But yeah, I think Joshua will win on points. But Usyk can hold his head up high if that does happen. But yeah, that's our Premier League predictions, and we dropped a special boxing prediction. Do you know what I'm saying? As I said, I will be watching it. I'll do a reaction to it. I don't know if I'll do it after, as in straight after, or I'll probably do it straight after. And then a watch along on Sunday, hopefully, as well, to the North London derby. I'm gonna try and get some people on for that. So hopefully you come on to that. And big up yourself for coming on, Lewis. Again,
no problem.
As I said, I tried to get my cousin on. Unfortunately, couldn't. Is what it is. But yeah, big up yourself for coming on, Lewis. As I said, I appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget to smash a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Lewis, tell him your socials again.
Lewis_F5Rs on Instagram.
Oh, you're not telling him the Snapchat?
It's in my bio, so...
Oh, there you go then, people. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? But, yeah, people, you got any final words, Lewis?
Thanks for having me on.
No worries, mate. You know you can come on anytime. Obviously, we've got a watch along coming up in a couple of weeks as well. Next week now, isn't it? Liverpool, Man City. Jeez. Well, hopefully I don't get bantered. I'm saying hopefully Liverpool put up a performance. I think we will. But obviously we'll get into that. Less of that. Alisson's on smoke now. But that is it. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to smash a like, as I said. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Share it. We're on the road to 300 subs. We are 9 subs away. Do you know what I'm saying? That is, to be that far in at this point is pretty mad. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it mad or but it is crazy. But big up yourselves. And yeah, make sure you check out the match reaction to the Norwich game if you haven't already. But yeah, you got content coming. But yeah, this will be out on the Friday. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, take care. And Lewis is probably going to take the mic before we wrap this up. Take care and
peace.
Peace. There we go. See you later, people.